It's under siege at home. And when you destroy this community, you destroy Kenya. We are the drivers of the Kenyan economy.
Mheshimiwa, we are here to tell you the truth. And if we don't tell you the truth as Gen Zs, we are doomed to fail and Kasongo will be back in power.
A man who builds his heart in the sand of his clan forgets that the rain falls on all roofs. This old African proverb warns against narrow thinking and reminds leaders that leadership must serve all, not just a select few.
So wewe umekuja hapa kutuambia eti Wakikuyu wako hapa hivi 80% na biashara zote ziko hapa Amerika ni za Wakikuyu. Unajisikiza kweli ama uliharibika akili wakati ulikaa impeached? Bado hata uheshimu Fred Matiang'i. Unaanza kumsomea eti usikuje Mount Kenya kama si yuko, mimi ndio nitakupea kura za Mount Kenya. Ndio watu wanaanza kuepa eti it was security protocols.
It's a powerful lens through which Kenyans Gen Zs, especially those in the diaspora, are now examining the ongoing tour of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua in the United States. What was expected to be a unifying outreach has instead sparked controversy and disappointment.
By the way, did I explain myself on the narrative of tribalism? Did I make sense?
So what I'm wondering is, if we Gen Zs don't understand the mountain narrative, how are you going to engage us and find a way to position yourself or position these politics beyond one term and beyond the defense of Mulima? And by the way, I'm not embarrassed to be Kikuyu. I'm from Kirinyaga and Nyeri.
Gen Z in the US, many of whom are students, young professionals, and second-generation Kenyans, have taken social media and public forums to condemn what they perceive as openly tribal approach to Gachagua's engagements.
Hi everybody. Hi truthful man. Hi cousins. My name is Valentine Gethai, Wanjiro Gethai. Mheshimiwa, we are here to tell you the truth. And if we don't tell you the truth as Gen Zs, we are doomed to fail and Kasongo will be back in power. And that is the truth. We have many questions, but because of time, I won't address the questions. I'll just stick to the point. You need, Mheshimiwa, to start positioning yourself as a national leader, not as a tribal leader. And I know many people won't like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. The first mistake that has been done in this event is speaking Kikuyu.
According to them, his tour has resolved solely around the Kikuyu community, with meetings, speeches, and events exclusively designed for and addressing members of that ethnic group.
It's under siege at home. And when you destroy this community, you destroy Kenya. We are the drivers of the Kenyan economy. Since William Ruto declared war on the mountain, the economy is almost collapsing. Because people have stopped paying taxes, people have stopped investing, they are waiting for a new government. The way you are holding your money here, that is what people are doing in Kenya. Even ourselves, we do biashara kidogo kidogo, tumeshika kidogo tungoje mambo ibadilike. This is a community that is responsible for the growth of the Kenyan economy. And that is why you are successful here, because that's the way we were born. We are very aggressive people, we are very enterprising, we are very outgoing. And that is why we are in every town in Kenya. That is why here I have done some check. 80% of the diaspora brigade in the United States are people from the mountain. Because that is who we are.
Their frustration is grounded in the belief that Kenya as a modern nation must move past ethnic politics, especially in an increasingly globalized world where young generations demand unity exclusively and national identity over tribal affiliation.
Yes, Gen Z uko nyuma.
Thank you. Yeah, so I have one question for you, former DP. You've talked about 2027 being an important election for the whole of Kenya, just based off everything that's happening, the crisis and all. But then you've mentioned a lineup of people who, in one way or another, have failed the country. You've mentioned Kalonzo, Wamalwa, Martha Karua, and all the other people who are running. But in one way or another, each of them have had backroom deals in the past to more or less further their own agendas. So as the young adults who are thinking at 2027, we don't want a repeat and a recycling of the same tyrants who've been up and up again. What do you tell us?
These young people urge that leaders like Gachagua must rise above ethnic lines and embrace all Kenyan communities if they wish to have any relevance in the country's future political landscape.
One last question, Your Excellency. Yeah, my name is
kumekuwa usiku.
Lazima nikuulize, Excellency. My name is Daniel Ochweri. I think we have been together. I had an opportunity to run for Senate of Nairobi in 2022 election, and had an opportunity to be shortlisted as a PS, but the shareholding ilinikata mguu. I was removed from the PS list in the morning. Maybe even you're aware about it.
The critic doesn't end with just community exclusivity. Gen Zs point out that Gachagua had a prime opportunity to speak about youth empowerment, economic reforms, global opportunities for Kenyans, talent and innovation.
Sasa nyinyi mnafuata kwa Kikuyu na ndio wametulalia, wametuongoza Kenya siku mingi. Mimi sina ukabila, hata kama nimeoa bibi yangu, mimi sijatawala na bibi. Tunapendana na bibi yangu kwa Wamboi. Lakini wale watu wamesumbua, wanaitwa sumbua, ni kwa Kikuyu. Halafu nyinyi kabila zingine mnatanganya, mnaingia kwa Wamunyoro, mnaingia kwa mtu ambaye amesumbua watu. Wakikuyu ndio wamesumbua, ndio wameibia watu kura. Wameibia Raila kura.
A viral TikTok clip of a young Kenyan woman identified as Kenya's Gen Z face directly addressed Gachagua's rhetoric. Her remarks have been echoed by many across social media, calling for a political rebirth in Kenya that discards ethnic strongholds and embraces collective national identity.
Because of time, I won't address the questions. I'll just stick to the point. You need, Mheshimiwa, to start positioning yourself as a national leader, not as a tribal leader. And I know many people won't like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. The first mistake that has been done in this event is speaking Kikuyu. And me, I'm from Madeira, Karandi, Numete Wiko Newito. So not everyone knows Kikuyu, but I know a little bit. And unless that is addressed, then all this will be for nothing.
Critics urge that Gachagua's approach is relic of a past political era where leaders cemented power through ethnic kingpin politics and regional loyalty. But the Kenyan youth, both at home and abroad, are pushing a different agenda, one rooted in meritocracy, inclusivity, and national pride.
Rigathi Gachagua is not tribal because when William Ruto stood as president, he was not Kikuyu, he was Kalenjin. There was a candidate called Mwaura Wahiga. If I was tribal, I would have supported Mwaura, not William Ruto.
They believe that any leader eyeing the future must evolve, and this includes changing how they communicate, who they prioritize, and the vision they present to the world.
Kenyans are not looking for a government to cook 1 million chapatis for them. They are not looking for, Kenyans are not looking for a government to make the bed for them or raise the children for them. Or, the Kenyans are looking for a government that will do one thing. Just wake up in the morning, go put your ass on the chair and work. That's all.
Leaders cannot continue behaving as if tribal mobilization is a shortcut to power. The demographics have shifted. The mindset has shifted. Kenya's future is multi-ethnic, multi-generational, and multifaceted. As Gachagua continues his American tour, the calls for introspection grow louder. His actions are being watched not just by Kikuyus or Kenyans, but a generation eager for leadership that transcends ethnic boundaries. In the end, Gachagua must decide, will he continue to build his political future on the fragile foundation of political identity, or will he embrace the bold call of a united Kenya? As the proverb reminds us, rain falls on all roofs. Kenya belongs to all Kenyans, and true leadership speaks to every roof it rains upon. David Charms Media, platform for bold, really and eye-opening conversations. We are committed to bringing you raw and unfiltered content that captures the pulse of society. Whether it is breaking political updates, social movements, or community stories, we present the facts with clarity and passion. Our news segments are designed to keep you informed with accurate, timely, and critical analysis that cuts through the noise and hype. We ask the hard questions and go beyond headlines to explain what it means for you. David Charms Media, we stand for truth, courage, and connection. Our mission is to amplify voices, provoke thought, and build a community that listens, learns, and acts. If you are looking for honest dialogue, fearless journalism, and relatable stories, hit that subscribe button and join the conversation today.